What is up? What is cracking, collective? It's your girl Ash, aka Goddess Goals, in the building. I'm busy back, babies, and that's some point blank period. Here to give a message, here to tell a story, here to give a word. Now remember that this message, this story, this word may not resonate with you at all. But if you like, yo Ash, that was me in the past, I can resonate with you because that was simply me in the past. Make sure you hit the like button, right? And if you like, yo, Ash, that's me right now. I'm going through that right now. I feel you right now because, man, that's my emotions right now. That's my feelings right now. I can simply feel you right now, right? And in this message, in this story, in this word, is it's simply about somebody that, has been maybe struggling to keep that faith in themselves, or maybe just keep that faith in general, right? And they may go to bed at night and like, man, God, I'm still just here keeping my faith through this day, through this night. I'm still keeping my faith. And you may even tell God, like, man, God, I thank you for this faith, right? And this person maybe has transformed, many times in their life, or maybe they have been just going through these different transformations in their life. It's like just different parts of them are pulling away, like different sections of them just peeling away, right? You know what I'm saying? For new, how you have been in something that's so old, and then you gotta go into something that's just simply so new. And the old you are just pulling away, or the old things that you once did are just simply pulling away, or you just simply knowing like, man, I gotta continue to peel away, or how much do I have to peel away, or how long will it take for me to peel away everything that I have been going through and I am going through, Or even if I am pulling away, it's still people that's coming up against me as I peel away, you know what I'm saying? And it might be a situation, it's like, after you peel off a layer and another layer and another layer, you know what I'm saying? You always met with a different opponent. You always met with a different challenge. You always met with a, different opposition. You are always met with simply somebody different, or a certain situation that's different, or just something that's just so different. It's something just simply just so different. And whoever this person is in this message, in this story, or if it's you that's in this message, in this story, in this word, God is trying to tell you, right? Or God had been telling you, right? That you are favored. You are favored, and I love you. You are favored, and I love you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a person that, open up this door, and that door, they are met with somebody else, and a different shape, a different size, a different talent, a different skill, a different weapon, and you just got to get ready. Like, I got to get ready for another battle. I got to get ready for another opponent. I got to get ready for somebody else with a different skill. You know what I'm saying? And all you can hear as you go through this next door, after you've been through many doors before, you're like, look, man, God, I'm tired, but all I can hear is just you telling me, like, you are favored, and I love you. You are favored, and I love you. I know sometimes it may be hard for you right now. I know sometimes that you may seem like it's no sunshine that's coming right now, or you maybe even feel like, man, I just left out of that battle and I got to go through another battle again right now. But I'm just telling you, like, I love you. And never forget that you are favored. Never forget the oil that I have given to you, the oil that I have poured into you to pour out to others, to pour out onto the world. Do you understand the oil that I have gave you? Do you understand the oil that I have given you? Do you understand how powerful is your oil? Do you understand? Or maybe you just simply don't understand yet how powerful is your oil. Do you know how many times that I have saved you and how many times you have got through all those doors in the past, and you telling me that you don't know if you can go through this door and go through this path and go through this opposition and fight this opponent, and you are favored and the oil is simply dripping off of you? Do you understand the oil that you have is just simply dripping up off of you? Do you not see it? Do you not know it? And deep down, I know you simply know it, that you are favored. I know you simply know it. I'm here and thank God for the meek. Thank God for the meek. Thank God for the people that cherish just certain things. Maybe some of y'all in life, you may have had it hard, or maybe just certain people have did hard things to you, or whatever it is that has happened hard, right? And they have dismissed you, or you have always been dismissed, and maybe God was the only one that accepted you, or you just felt like, man, you know what I'm saying? Even if I am dismissed by everybody, I thank God that you have not dismissed me, and I am favored, right? It's like that opponent, right? The next opponent, right? You gotta come against this opponent, right? Like, man, look, baby, I'm dripping on oil, and I don't care if you dismiss me, because everybody else in the back has dismissed me, but I am what I am, and I am favored, and at least I know that God loves me. It's like just having to be prepared for the next person that think they are what they are, better than you than what they are, more important than you than they think they are, or maybe they think that, you know what I'm saying, you should look up to them as some type of importance and what you not are, right? And maybe they tell you what you not are. Maybe they try to put that on you of what you not are, right? So I'm talking to those out there that may be, you know what I'm saying, in a certain situation, or have been in a situation in the past where they just felt like, man, it's just nothing that they can think of me that I am not, but they choose to say I am are, right? I am are, meaning they choose to say that I am that. They choose to say what I am, even though I'm not that. They choose to say what I am, but when I am not that. I am not who you say I am. I'm not who you say I am. And I will not take who you say I am. I will only take what God says I am. I will only take what God says I am. And I may be seeing things bleakly. It may be feeling even bleak. It may be even feeling gloomy. Or even sometimes when I'm feeling gloomy, I still know that God is telling me, I love you. God is still saying, I love you. And those that I'm talking to that has the oil, right? Those that I'm talking to that is just dripped in the oil, right? It's like, look, man, when you dripped in this oil, God tells you and God asks you, do not be like them, but you be meek. And even after I drip you in this oil and you know you got this oil, do not stop being meek. And those around you may even forget that they are, or they was at one point in time, meek. Do not forget that you are favored, and I love you. Do not forget that you are a part of me and I love you. Do not forget that, you know what I'm saying? When you see yourself, you also see me. So never forget that you are favored and that I love you, but also that you are meek. You are meek. And see, when you go inside of this battle, and when you go inside of this next door, and when you go up to this next opponent, and when you go in there for this war, right? When you go for this next war after the wars that you have already won behind you, you go in there humbly and let them know, I am here for the meek. I have came here to fight for the meek. I have came here to fight for the humble. And I will not brag. I will not boast. I will stay humble. And for some of us, that's all we is asking God. Like, God, just keep me humble. God, keep me humble. God, keep me humble. God, keep me humble. God, keep me humble. And God, keep me meek. And God, keep me humble. God, I am grateful. And maybe sometimes you can see it in people's eyes, or you can see it in their body language, or you can see it in their movements, or you can see it in their aura, and you can see it in their spirit, and you can see it in their soul. Like, man, you have left the meek. Or maybe they had oil just like you, but it dried up because simply they were not truly for the meek. And God might be saying, I know that you have aches and pains. I know certain things are aching and paining you after all those battles and all those fights. And you got to get up and go to this fight. But I have you covered in oil. So baby, understand that you are fighting for the meek. That it's no hiding feelings over here, simply for the meek. And it's simply, you know what I'm saying, seeing who's really truly for the meek. Know that the angels are watching you. Know that your angels are watching you so you can fight for the meek. That yes, some people will use you. Some people will use your kindness for a weakness. Some people will use your kindness just to get at you. Some people will use your kindness and say, no, you are not kind, so I'm going to get at you. But remember that you are favored and I love you. So when you step in the ring, you step in the ring for the meek. You step out on faith for the meek. You step out on faith for the humble. You step out on faith for the quiet ones. You step out on faith for the ones that can't step out for themselves. And know that as long as you have that oil, as long as you have that you can move mountains, that you will move mountains, that I will move mountains for you. Even when you feel like you can't move no more, I will move mountains for you. I will turn the night into the day for you. You are irreplaceable. It's nothing that can replace you. So I thank you for fighting for the meek. I thank you for fighting for the meek. That is my message, that is my story, and that is my word. And I hope y'all got some type of value out of this. I'll be busy, be back, baby. Peace. Never forget, you are favored and you are loved by God. And I love you.